Forget signing Bouaddi. Liverpool now looking at £42 million monster. The World Cup is in a full swing, but it won't be long before attention is shunted back to the Premier League in Liverpool. In fact, many of the major persuasions are already focused on PSG transfer business at the start of the YNWA era, with attacking involvement needed. Mohamed Salah, the father, has left a hole in Anfield attack. The 34-year-old already format from standard last season marked a huge factor in Arne's shot image in the talkouts, and now he needs refreshing. Liverpool transfer attention need to spend before Ores too. In midfield, it's all gone a bit haywire for the Reds, who have their side on the former target to bring them back to form. Liverpool in contract to sign midfielder. The midfield market is in overdrive at the moment. But whiteboard and rumor and everything in between flying across all corners. Liverpool are still feeding their time. The side, PSG have shown an interest in Moroccan midfielder Bouaddi, who has arrived as one of the breakout stars of the World Cup. True, they will face stiff competition from Arsenal and Chelsea and Manchester City and more. Bouaddi played at £85 million by Los Lily. He's only 18 years old but plays with such maturity and grace. However, for injuries to break now, signing him is going to be difficult with the Ligue 1 side determined to keep him on board next season. Even if an agreement is put in place now, Liverpool cannot afford to fork out shot a significant sum on a player who won't be available for another 30 months ago. They must look elsewhere. Well, according to reports from Italy, Liverpool are interested in signing Khephren Thuram from Juventus this summer, with the French midfielder permitted to leave Turin if he is employed. €50 million, £42 million asking price is met. Jurgen Klopp has expressed interest in the 25-year-old back in 2023. Then with August United, Thuram did not move to Manchester side. With Liverpool signing Alistair from Baker and Herb Albion instead. Liverpool actually by a host of outfits across the continent in eyeing a move for the elegant all-action midfielder. However, PSG will hope that their first interest goal holds weight. Why Thuram can be a better signing than Bouaddi for Liverpool? Bouaddi has the world at his feet, but Thuram will fetch a from funds from the hotel under Villa wing at Liverpool, and given that he will arrive for half the price, could flop a far better deal. Analysts Mercury even suggested that they will become a monster under Jurgen Klopp when Liverpool were initially interested. That didn't happen, but he has shown the precise skill needed to grow into the superstar at the stadium such as Anfield. Progressive on the ball and always determined to win. It's bad when his terms are precise in position. The Frenchman doesn't have the same lofty ceiling as Bouaddi, but the Moroccan international will cost a jumping sum this summer, and Liverpool would probably be forced to wait another year for him to grace the Premier League anyway. At 18, there are hardly any guarantee that Bouaddi will comment himself as one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, especially from the get-go. There are many variables to work around. That Thuram will tick a lot of boxes for a title-catching team in transition. It is well only an naked midfielder who likes to plug his play. In a way, he shares a number of technical qualities with Bouaddi, and will provide something of the version that many feel the Moroccan will add to our squad. Given that Thuram was profiled and American before Klopp went with McAllister instead, there's a case to be made that he could be a perfect fit now, replacing the struggling Argentine. He has only matured over the past several years in Italy, and Thuram might just have well-rounded skill set for this exciting new era under Ella swing.